On the banks of the Mississippi River, home to the king of rock and roll and also the Memphis Tigers, where the fans have moved the party from Beale Street and are ready for kickoff. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of AAC squads. As we'll see, the South Florida Bulls taking on the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Bulls will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So the Memphis Tigers return team didn't help matter. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
Memphis wants to move quickly. He's looking for a man on second down. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Offense in the hurry up.
Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Caught behind the line. It's Tompkins. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And he make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Now facing a 3rd and long. Now the play fake. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Memphis will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So USF's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, USF. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the big fella. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
How about that catch and toe tap to get the first down? And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He looks that one in nicely. Ball's out. He's in open space downfield. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And they'll drag him down after a good return. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They want to get this defense on its heels. Wide receiver shows motion. Leaves it with the running back. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a 1st down. Memphis now operating in the red zone. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his big tight end. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Tompkins. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Tigers are flying down the field. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback keeper. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tiger. He'll try to tack on one more.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
It's such a good sign for your offense when your quarterback is this dialed in early in the game, right? On the RPO, wanted to throw it, nobody open, so he takes off running it himself and gets a big gainer.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Well, you saw this guy in all the highlights after that 4-sack performance his last time out, and he's not resting on his laurels. He's hungry for more. Registers his 1st sack of the game.
Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Looking downfield, it's Adkins. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
On second down, he'll let it fly. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Final play of the quarter coming. To the ground to try to pick up the first. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Getting some heat. And the defense sniffs it out, and they're all over it. Down he goes. Couldn't even get the throw off on the trick play. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it's caught at the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On first and goal, let's see if Memphis can get it in the end zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up one or two. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Now on the option. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
Well, they go back to the option play. Now this is the second time, Paul, this QB has scored running this scheme offensively.
Yeah, and as a defense, you got to understand when you're playing the option, it's responsibility football. I got to stop my assignment. I can't get caught in somebody else's business. You could tell this defense not really ready for this quarterback run game. They better figure it out, or it's going to be a long game.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you've got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that pass picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Looking for room. It's Tompkins. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the ball.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on second down from the 15. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. D showing blitz, they might be bluffing. Moving away from pressure. Into the house. Touchdown Bulls. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. At the 35, he's got room. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Fires and picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, return to give the offense tremendous field position. Looking for a productive play on first down. The running back and leave it with him. They get him after he picked up 5 and got him inside the red zone down to the 16. Leaves it with the back. Bulldozes his way through. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Trying to pound it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
He'll keep it himself. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And that is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot. But the flag is down. Let's check the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield. They'll mark him down right there. Good pickup, but still a little bit short of the first down. They'll go to the ground. Tackled after picking up the first down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Get it out on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. He'll come out throwing on first down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it second and 10. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. This one's complete. Oh, what a move! He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's going to pass. He's going to take off. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll off one deep down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He has 89 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He turns it loose to the left. Wheels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going at that point. Nice job.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point. And
I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very intriguing first two quarters of football in Memphis. And it's pretty clear the defensive game plan through 30 minutes has been just try to hang on and hope for the best against these electrifying quarterbacks. Whether it's throwing or running, they've dictated how this game has gone and maybe made those defensive coordinators question their career choices. Going to be fascinating to see which defense cracks the code.
The Tigers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he's going to bring it out. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. The Bulls in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Adkins. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you.
Lofts one high and deep. Heaves it into trouble, and he finds trouble with the pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Slings it downfield. It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Tompkins. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Trying play action. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Ball's at the 29. They'll keep the offense out there and go for it. On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. And the Tigers get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checking the play. They'll throw it on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Memphis. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Miami opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice.
Snags it quickly on the left.
60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
This defense is heating up. They got an interception in the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
Dropping back, it's Adkins. They're trying to get to him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Still looking on the move. Short gain on the play before he slides. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Man, this defense is so athletic in their front seven. They're able to fight off the blocks on that third down screen play, make the tackle, now setting up fourth down.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got them backed up. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. It's complete to the right. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Offense working from the pistol. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Works the middle of the field. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
You just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking for a man. It's Adkins. Quick step and go. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Bulls want to move quickly.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Gives it to the back on the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just a little off. Incomplete. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. First down to start the drive after the break. Running back searching for a hole. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
Off-play action on first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
This Memphis offense going to work again on first down. On the run, it's Tompkins. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. The give to the back. At midfield, he's got room. Flying down the left side. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Memphis. And the pummeling has started. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. To throw, it's Adkins. Feeling some heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Wants to throw on first down. Buys a little time. He'll try to do it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, gets some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you W's.
Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? The give to the tailback. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, South Florida!
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Western Michigan rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The handoff keeps working on that clock. Plows through the defense. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Might as well give it to him again. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Makes a man miss. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room. Memphis heads to the line with a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
There is a sense of urgency happening right now on defense. Backed up, close to their end zone on that 3rd down. They stop the run. They stuff it. Now setting up 4th.
Well, you'd think this would be a very makeable field goal attempt, but they're going to go for it on 4th down. Coming after it. They got him. It's a sack. Took a chance to try to score the touchdown and now get nothing. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Running back goes in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Stands in and takes the hit. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out